What's up, folks? Welcome to a brand new video, and today we've got the Australian Grand Prix Season 1, Episode 1 in Fighting to the Front, Lewis Hamilton Career Mode. It is going to be a bonkers episode, quite crazy, and here is our manufacturing expert. He told us to complete the race weekend, and that's what we are going to do. So that is the only specialist available. This is the new contract performance slide, and it shows 86 to retain our seat, and 88 is our current, 91 is our target. Recognition right now is 54% onto us, and 44 and 46, 54 and 46 for George Russell. Reviewing your contract can actually look at your contract for the year, which is quite a good one. This is our accolades. All Lewis Hamilton's accolades, obviously 7 championships, and they want us to get 8. So many fastest laps, can't see it from here, but we have so many fastest laps, and that is really amazing. And we're going into now to look at some upgrades for the upcoming race. We've chosen a couple, into chassis and powertrain right now. Quite a crazy one, and we're going to start advancing to see, can we get these upgrades completed? Time to find out. Oh no, and it is going to be quite a crazy one. We've got the new scene grid reveal, so I'll just leave you for the moment.
Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, 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 but the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
So this seems to be our new home with Lewis Hamilton. Home menu, we'll be going on to qualifying shortly, but quite a good design, almost like an F1 World or F1 Life type design into F1 22 and F1 23. But here we will probably go into qualifying. Let's go. And into qualifying we go to start our Q1 lap. Barreling into turn 1 with a nice entry speed. But if you're on the exit there, but we're coming straight out, straight away, and into the next chicane and hairpin type thing. The double chicane here, round and round and round. And I'll leave you for a little bit just to watch the lap. and overall quite a solid lap. Come across the line to take P1 with an 18.3. We get into Q2, let's jump straight in. And now we are in Q2, but immediately spinning it. As you can see, it is very wet out, but we are on the soft compounded tyre. Not great to start off with, not great at all. We start our lap, not deploying DRS, now we start deploying again. On traction, it is very difficult to go on traction here, but barreling into turn 1, losing the rear, but we managed to keep it straight on circuit. But just pause for a little breather, and then going into the hairpin. This corner I've been struggling with on traction. We come in, nice entry speed, but on the exit, rear comes out, I have to lift off throttle, then back round into the left hander, just trickling through. Take that right hander, ooh, we almost go wide, we hit the wall, and it spins us around. We are round. And in the middle of the circuit, Zhou going past quite crazily, and we get shunted in the back, and that's Carlos Sainz. And we've been given a 5-place grid penalty. For what? Us? No. That's so unreasonable. We've got a 5-place grid penalty for spinning and Carlos Sainz running into the back of us. FIA, what is this shambles? So right now we are on the back foot with Alonso, Leclerc, Hulkenberg, Sainz and us all in the drop zone right now. But can we do enough? Everyone set their lap on softs. The top 10 have their lap on softs. But can we beat them by going on intermediates? Time to find out, folks. We barrel into turn 1 like usual, taking it very close on the exit. And very nice traction to not lose the rear end. Coming into that hairpin, like I said, I've been struggling this whole race weekend. Round the outside and taking that inside line. Letting off here just to get maximum rotation. Coming into this corner and it tells us to lift off. We go into the wall, but we stay for just to gather our thoughts and we continue. And diving into this corner, the qualifying has finished. So right now we are out. If we don't come up with a good lap, we are out of qualifying. This is really Lewis Hamilton at his best. If he has to get through, he's got to use all his skill that he knows. Coming bound into the chicane, this is my best corner on the circuit. Letting off just to get maximum rotation again. And then this next corner is quite a lock-uppy place. Sorry, you see it quite a lock-uppy place. People locking up everywhere.
2 minutes
Coming
remaining in the
into
session.
it.
We need a good lap
Shoving
here. We're
wide.
out of qualifying. Come on.
Going off and then round, but got to brake, usually in the right tyre, that is flat out. Coming, barreling into that last corner, dipping a tyre on the grass, luckily not to use the rear. And
Right,
this
that's us
is
pushed down into
what we've been struggling
P15.
the whole time. We've been pushed down to P15, we've stayed P15, but is it going to be enough? To the line, Lewis Hamilton, is he through to Q3? Yes, we are! We are through to qualifying 3, the top 10 shootout. We have made it. But the biggest shock of them all, Max Verstappen out in Q2, dropped to P11. But the two Saubers have surprisingly got through, and also Fernando Alonso is out. Nico Hulkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and even Charles Leclerc. Time to go into Q3, folks. Let's go. And this is our Q3 lap. This is the lap that counts. This should time to really grip our teeth and just push. Full wets here. Quite crazy. You've never seen this torrential rain in Australia. But there you can see the dry line appearing as the dry line seeds off to the left, to the right, entering the pit lane. But we're not coming in. We're going for a lap. We're pushing. And I'm going to let you listen.
we're last of the running cars right now.
So overall, not a bad lap, but it puts us to P7. Right now we're ahead of Norris and ahead of George Russell, so we're beating our teammate. That is what counts here, but we will end up going out again. We're getting ready to go out, looking at the screen, and we're going out now. It's time for the lap of the weekend. Let's go, folks. Coming in here, obviously on our out lap right now, trying to just get heat into the tyres. We've already got heat, so we're ready to go. We start pushing now. Push final corner. Round that outside there. Coming into the final corner. I struggle on this corner the whole time during the race. It's very hard. But now barreling in down the main straight. Seeing all those Aussie fans on the right. Going into the water to try and cool the tyres, keeping them as cool as possible to use as maximum grip. But we're up by 1.5 tenths just on to that one corner. You can't trust the Delta anymore because obviously Lando Norris has set to the fastest lap for provisional pole position. You can't trust the Delta anymore because the track evolution changes everything, letting off again. And then this next corner in the wet is so difficult. You have to let off, but I make it. And qualifying complete again. All the time we lead it. We're down to P10. If we don't do anything, we are in P10. We'll drop to P15, given our 5-place grid penalty. Coming in on the back straight, following that dry line. Following it, hugging that inside line. Coming up to best corner on the circuit. Really hard on the brakes, let off immediately and back straight full on throttle. Had to lift off there just to make sure we actually get the car rotated and turned in. Going into this heavy braking zone. Brake hard, and we are nice on traction. Very clean, had a bit of snap of oversteer there. Coming into the next one, touch from the grass, almost lose the rear, but we're coming back through. This is a nice corner on the circuit, taking a lot of curb, but not as necessarily much as I usually take. Coming through, almost losing the rear, but we keep it in a straight line, and we've done what we need. Is this the lap of the weekend? Lewis Hamilton, to where? And it's P2 on the grid for Sunday's Australian Grand Prix. After Max Verstappen
It's up qualifying, but don't worry.
hurdle,
We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
But we will end up dropping to P7 for the race. Let's go to the grid, folks.
Months of rumour and speculation all comes to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. It's Albert Park Circuit, 3.2 miles of bumpy city streets. We have changed the turns at 1, 3, 6 and 13. They have all been widened. We've got rid of the chicane at 9 and 10. That is now a flat-out right-hander. It's a new look that made its debut in 2022. New life into an old classic. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Russell, Bottas, Hamilton, Zhou, Albon, Perez, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Sargent, Ricciardo, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box overlooking the circuit. I'm Alex Jakes, and joining us for the race today is Naomi Schiff. Well, welcome back. Let's start with a nice, easy question. How do you stop Max Verstappen?
The answer was no, but it is a new year, and that means new cars and hopefully new packages from all the teams. So last year, we have to say that although there was one car that was extremely dominant, the midfield was extremely competitive. So everyone behind that Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Aston Martin, they all came and had highlights at some point in the season. So I'm hoping to see them bring the fight to Red Bull.
As we are now on this formation lap. We pull away the clutch a bit early though. Following our teammate right in front of us, Valtteri Bottas to the right of us. It's going to be an interesting start here, folks. Very, very interesting. About to get ready here. We're gonna get ready. I do change my camera mid formation lap, so I'm very sorry for that, guys. But it's a better camera. Just see it in 3, 2, 1. That is my new camera. It's Tom. Thank you, Tom97, because that is the camera I followed. This whole series is inspiration from Tom97, and also I do hope you did like the Fighting for the Front logo at the front. I made it myself, which was my first logo I made, so I'm quite happy. But we're getting ready on the grid here. 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it is lights out, and away we go. And we trickle off the line. We don't get any traction, no throttle at all. We drop down to P9, but then out round the outside we get blocked by Valtteri Bottas, who locks up. Get round the outside by Alexander Albon. We settle into P10, not getting attacked, not getting defending. Perez and Albon are fighting up ahead. Albon on the outside, Perez down the inside, but Albon's going to get better traction on the outside. Perez shoved wide, and in and through goes Albon. Can we follow Albon through? But no, we get tagged. We tag Sergio Perez. This is bonkers. From Albon in P8, Perez in P9, us in P10, 11th is Alonso, Sainz is 12th. What has happened to the top teams in Formula 1? This is crazy. As Perez are trying to attack, they've lost the gap to the cars in front, probably about 1 second now. I can't see on the mini-map, but we catch Perez through there. We do that quite a lot against the AI. We catch him so much through that corner. And obviously we're not attacking him. We're thinking of sending it, but no, we do not send it. There's no point in sending it when you're not sure there's a gap there. So you're showing around it and just throwing the car in right to left. But now we can have a chance to relax and maybe even attack Sergio Perez. But now we're coming into the best corner round, following Perez, gaining a lot, gaining. We go outside or inside, we fake to the left, but we just can't get down the side, and we send it into the next corner, just getting traction on, but immediately Perez gets us back. That is very irritating. And now the next lap we send it again at the same corner from ages back and managed to get position. We got the inside line, we're side by side, and we send him into the gravel, but he doesn't go into the gravel. So we race hard, but we race fairly as well. Now we can try and maybe even watch a fight between Albon and Zhou up ahead. Oscar actually set the fastest lap. Can we set the fastest lap? Yes. We go ahead and set the fastest lap after defending with Sergio Perez. Now we can have a go at Albon round the outside, but Bottas goes straight on, locks up. Well, where do we go? We have nowhere to go. This is what I was saying in qualifying. The drivers seem to be locking up quite a lot through that corner, but we do get the move on Albon. Can we get Bottas? So do we send it? No, it's not the right time. Onto the straight. Can we do anything? We probably will watch a battle between Bottas and Zhou, but will there be anything happening? In goes Bottas, down the outside, but that is brilliant defending from Zhou. Honestly, shoved him into the inside. I do that once, I think this race. He shoves him to the inside and then takes the outside line and pins him. But down the inside we go on Valtteri Bottas, pinching him again. But the thing is, we've done exactly what we've followed Zhou through, and now we've got to attack Zhou Guan Yu. But now we have DRS catching Zhou, catching, and down the inside we'll go, down the inside, shoving it wide, and through that corner quite nicely actually. On to the next lap. Do we defend? No, we do. And now defending from Zhou gone through. Here he comes on the main straight with DRS. He's powering, but we just block and place it, the car in the middle. That's brilliant defending. But we almost dip a tie into the grass. Is that enough to we keep it on the road? Yes, we do. But here comes Zhou Guan Yu, but he can't get alongside. Catching is one thing in Formula 1, but overtaking is another. Through this street circuit, it is very hard to overtake here. Here comes Zhou Guan Yu with DRS. We've broken his red yellow flags out. Somebody's retiring, and it is... Who is it? Who's out the race? It's Pierre Gasly from an engine failure. He has retired out of this race. And it's going to be an interesting one. What will happen? Is there a safety car? Is there anything? And yeah, all quite crazy here. And there's more yellow flags. Has there been a collision? More yellow flags. And Perez. Is that Perez? There's a Red Bull slowing down, and that's Perez. Sergio Perez is out of the race. But here comes one. There's a red flag. There's a red flag. I said the legal position. So we've been taking... What? What has just happened? So it seems that we've just overtaken Grosjean New, but it said illegal overtake. But this is tricky. Hard to the end now. And for
In just a moment, stand by.
Red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it is go here in Australia for the second time. Quite a bad start again. We did start P6 by the way, so we've lost a position straight away. Lovely. We tapped the rear end of Grosjean New. I did not like that. But we just gained it straight back into turn 1. We're on the back of Piastri now. Can we do anything? Next couple of laps, we were just following Piastri. But now is this our chance? You can hold up by Tsunoda. We almost cut the corner, take as much curb as we can. And now this is our chance. Tsunoda up ahead. He's not fighting anyone. So we go down the inside of Oscar Piastri, beating that papaya car to the apex. And he's tapped us. Big contact, but we do the exact same thing we did with Perez. The rear slipped out then. Taking a lot of curb there, might add. That is quite crazy. And exactly 1 lap later, we're going to hopefully do the exact same thing. On Yuki Tsunoda, get the exit speed, get the entry speed. And on the exit, we just almost cut that corner and go down the inside again. A repeat and a copycat move. Quite a good move, actually, I have to admit. But now we just try and catch up to the cars in front. And only 1 lap later, we have caught up to the back of George Russell. We're not going to send it, but where's Lando Norris going? He looks up, he's into the gravel, and he is in the barrier. Lando Norris is in the barrier. And his yellow flag's out still, and Lando Norris has just trundled off the circuit, and safety car is now deployed. Now we're just going to skip the whole safety car period because it's just us doing laps. No drama at all, but safety car's in this lap. Can we get a good restart? Almost pulling alongside George Russell, giving him the hurry up. But away goes Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is leading a Formula 1 race. Sorry, I don't find that really realistic. But anyway, it's a game, so we just got to play on. But we're just storming through. Can Russell do anything? Coming into barreling into turn 1. We gained so much in the air there. Quite surprising. We're on lap 16 of this Grand Prix. Tyres, obviously, into no stop because you had that red flag on lap 6, exactly 10 laps ago. It is bonkers. This Grand Prix gives it all. Lockup from Zhou, Bottas, Lando. So many. But now we're hopefully going to try and get a move on George Russell, our teammate. Can we beat him in this first race? That would mean recognition goes up so much, but we seem to let off. But oh my god, he starts to go for Lance Stroll. But I back out and I'm gonna follow Lance Stroll. And we've got the move on George Russell. See, can we get Lance Stroll? Let's have a look. And yellow flags again. The bottom right on that little corner where Lando locked up, and I think somebody else has locked up as well. Again, wow. And now, can we get him on the main straight? We've got no DRS, obviously, but DRS is now enabled. Can we get DRS on the next straight? Maybe. Let's have a look. Barreling into someone like usual, but no, we've just gained on him so much. We're going to use a lot of our ERS here. Gaining. We've stopped deploying, but we're deploying again. I think down the inside we go. Tapping quite a lot there. But we get a warning with collision. We go tad wide, but we have now got the position. Drifting through that corner. This is crazy. But here comes, looking back, here comes Lance Stroll trying to go round the outside. This is my best corner, so he won't do anything. Exactly. He won't do anything at all to us. But what's Piastri? Is that Piastri coming for him? Nope, he's not. He won't send it on us here at all. he's a bit of a wuss, so he's a bit scared. But it's full on. He's like Stroll, he's daddy's cash. Anyway, you can fall away in this race. 4 tenths is gap now. He won't do a sod to us. I can't just remember. Oh, where it goes out. I just remembered. Oh, damn. Yeah, I can't. Yep, sorry, daddy's cash. Yep, you are at skin for one. You slow makers. We've dropped on to P3. And now we are trying to do something with Oscar Piastri here, but nothing will be like that. And see you later, Lance Stroll. He just looks up. I told you he's bad at Formula 1. He looks up and goes straight on, but now we have just followed straight into P3.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
P2, sorry, just listening to Mark. They said good pass. Can we get a move on Oscar Piastri? Following here, do we have DRS? Do we have a DRS? Yes, we have DRS. Maybe to get a move. Gaining. Without DRS, we were gaining. So it's inevitable that we do get that move done. Going straight through. DRS pass. DRS complete. Too easy. Just cut in the corner. You don't need to lift off there. Racing, I was saying that, but yeah. I'm not a pro player, so I don't have the racing line on off. I'm just still bad as usual. But yeah. Looking quite competitive here. Very good. Nice to see. We're diving in, taking a lot of curb again. That's the same thing I've been doing. Quite a lot, taking a hell load of curb there. A very little amount of curb. But here comes Oscar Piastri. He's going to the outside. We block him, and we don't block him enough. But he's trying to go around the outside. We brake. And we just outbrake him. Get enough traction. Almost lose the rear. But let's see. Will he attack us next lap? Oh no, he's going to attack us now. He's coming, but we just pinch him again to the apex. 4 tenths out, and he's coming again the next lap. It's lap 19 now. We're going to send him to the inside line, push him over, dart back around the outside, and keep that gap. But something's happened, I think, as he dropped back a second. 1.3, 1.4. We've pulled away. We are safe, and now we're on to the penultimate lap of the race. Instead of Piastri being there, Sainz is there now. There was no action, so I didn't bother showing you it. But we're going on to the final lap of the race. It's a bonkers race, this has been. Very topsy-turvy, but we're starting to lose time. Sainz may be able to catch us. It's been bonkers. Everything has happened. Lock-ups, safety cars, red flags, DNFs. It's got it all, the Australian Grand Prix. It's like remix of 2023. Like, people looking up in this corner I'm coming up to. It's in quite a lot, quite crazy actually. But now going in a bit wide there. Now driving in this corner, to be honest, I don't know what to think about it. But this one, like, I always take so much curb. That time was perfect. Love that, easy on traction. Through the final corner, just about to start the final lap of the Grand Prix. I'll leave this lap for you to have things.
Final lap. Push.
Through all the pain and from all the devastations Lewis Hamilton has dealt through his life, he comes through the final corner. It's a 2-second gap to Carlos Sainz. He can't do anything. Hamilton wins again in Formula 1. Hamilton is the Australian Grand Prix race winner.
Brilliant performance behind the wheel. Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to beat, just goes to show that all the work they put in has really counted.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. And with that, we wrap up another weekend.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We win the Australian Grand Prix. Hope you did enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you into the next one. We lead championship, by the way, with Perez and Gasly, DNF. See you in the next one. Goodbye, folks.